Hi, today I'll speak about annual rate contracts or ARC. So, what is ARC? Why it is beneficial for enterprise customer factories as well as a selling partner, and why do you think that 1VP is unique in offering ARC solution to both buyers and sellers? So, ARC or annual rate contract is very simplistically a year-long contract with a vendor by a buyer. So, in that, the prices of the products are fixed for the 1 year or maybe 2 years in some cases. So in that tenure, the buyer will not renegotiate or negotiate every time they procure. For example, the product is of 100 rupees, right? And in the annual consumption is suppose say 2000, and every month they require or say 2020. So every month they will issue a PO of 20 of the pre-agreed price for the year-long time. So why it is done? The buyer need not negotiate. A visibility is given to the vendor so that he can procure. So from buyer perspective, it simplifies the procurement process because remove negotiation. From seller side, it's beneficial because they get visibility of the year-long procurement and they can source it from the super stock and get better margins. And also the most unique part, unlike conventional ARC, they do for MRO items, which is very common like bearings, rebuilds, right? In our system, anything can be ARC. Even they can bring their own vendors, find their own solution, even fabrication, which is not conventional area, to bring to the ecosystem, because at the end we are a single one vendor platform, right? That functionality they can use for any product which we can make ARC. Only thing, they need to have visibility and onboard the vendor on the platform. So yeah. And also, which is I think it's the most novel thing. In conventionally, enterprise partner does ARC with one vendor, then again there's two vendor, third vendor, fourth vendor, fifth vendor. So he's doing ARC with multiple vendors, right? In one vendor platform, they can club all the ARC into single roof. For example, there are 5 ARC, then club into single ARC. So it's giving the benefit of annual rate contract also, at the same time consolidation also. So you can see that vendor consolidation of ARC vendor. Now, as you understood about ARC, now I'll tell you why 1VP solution is very unique for ARC offering. Unlike other B2B aggregator, when there is an interaction between the buyer and seller, they fix the prices and the aggregator distribute the order in multiple vendors. So there is surely a contract with buyer and B2B aggregator, but from the aggregated to seller is fragmented. In 1VP, we decide the source in the time of the negotiation the buyer itself. So one product, one seller or a backup seller, we are keeping it. So we know the source from it is coming. And our selling partners who are registered on platform also get the benefit of the contract, because the way we are getting a chunk of business and the visibility, we also give the same chunk in visibility to the end buyer, which is not common to any other selling partners or the other B2B aggregator. And that's why the 1VP AI solution is win-win for both their buying partners as well as selling partner.